Very good.
Nice. And a big round of applause for Stephen. Well done. And for your efforts, we'd like to award you with this ginormous peppermill.
Yeah. Hey! Thrilled to bits, look at him.
Thrilled to bits.
So, Stephen, no garlic, no herbs, no red wine. Where's the taste come from?
Just the long cooking process, really.
But while we taste it, what about some ambience?
Oh,
Should
that'd
we
be
call
nice.
in Claudio?
Is Claudio back?
Claudio?
Claudio, come on in, son. He's very good, this guy. Oh, it's brilliant.
Pilot's amore.
Jay, how good is this taste without any of the things we'd normally find in spaghetti bolognese?
It was fantastic. I mean, we wouldn't have given it first prize if it hadn't been full and deep and rich. And Stephen here was cooking it for hours, and that's what really gave it the flavour. I was a bit surprised that there was no garlic, no herbs, no red wine. There's a lot going on there.
Secret recipe from Britain or elsewhere?
Really, it's from Italy. There's a lot of Italian influence.
Yeah, what do you mean? Come on, tell us about the influence. Who is the influence?
My my wife's grandmother.
Yeah.
Italy. Yeah.
Trying to get recipes off grandmothers is so difficult. How did you manage it?
It's impossible. Just, you know, nagging her over many years.
Yeah.
And eventually, I managed to get it.
Waterboarding.
Yeah.
Alan, by the way, Alan, we have some garlic bread because we know you're a veggie.
You're a veggie.
Thanks very much.
OK, there's some veggie spag bol coming up in a moment, courtesy of Alan himself.
Indeed. Now, one of the interesting things about this was actually, you will have noticed, not spaghetti, rigatoni, and that's the way it should be in Italy. They'd never serve a bolognese with spaghetti there because you need a pasta that the sauce will cling to.
Yeah.
And it's become part of the history here because the British servicemen coming back from Italy wanted to try the dish, and the only pasta they had in the UK was spaghetti, and so it's become, well, historically that.
It is absolutely gorgeous.
It is. Now, talking of Italy, we have your Italian wife, Jessica, here, somewhere in our audience.
Hi, Jeff.
And we got a message from your grandmother-in-law, Piera, which, hilariously, Alan is now going to read in Italian while John translates.
Oh, this is good.
Yes, what we all need.
Sono molto orgoglioso di voi.
I am very proud of you both.
Dell'impegno che mettete nel fare le cose e del vostro bellissimo Jamie. Bravi.
For the commitment that you put into your projects and your beautiful son, Jamie. Well done.
Sono profondamente onorata di essere stata invitata in studio.
I'm extremely flattered to hear I was welcome to be on the One Show on Friday.
Siete quindi tutti invitati mangiare da me in Italia però.
And you're all invited to have dinner at mine!
I could have sworn you were Giorgio Locatelli for a minute there. You even look a bit like him.
It's all Italians, I'm very, very sorry.
Now, Al, you are a veggie, but you did have a go at cooking veggie spag bol for us, and you sent us a photo.
I did?
Here, where is it? Here we are. Okay.
That was on Tuesday. Thank you so much for doing it.
Oh, it was delicious.
Well, professional judge Angela Gray, she tasted it and gave you a bit of a, a judgment. Are you ready, Al?
He's not paying attention.
Sorry, I'm eating the garlic bread.
OK. Angela said she wasn't sure about the chunks of carrots in the bolognese. And she was worried that the amount of liquid would mean you'd have to wear bibs to eat it. But she did give you 8 out of 9.
Yeah, well done.
Why 8 out of 9? Why not 8 out of 10?
By the way, look at that. A clean plate is a happy plate. Look at this.
Lovely. How does it not... If you cook it for so long, how does the meat not get kind of funky tasting?
Do you have a funky tasting meat?
No, it's delicious, but I thought if you cook meat too long, it will be overcooked.
No, the flavours were
John,
just deep, weren't they, Stephen?
I can't believe no guest has ever finished a plate or a bowl of anything.
Listen, a free meal, I'm not passing it up.
Well, wasn't there a particular star in the food department from your childhood that your granny made as well?
A particular style?
Star.
Star?
Yeah.
What do you miss eating?
What do you miss eating? Come on.
Did your grandmother used
You're
to
from
make
Scotland.
She got shortbread.
No, deep-fried...
Oh, deep-fried Mars bars.
No!
Spam! Oh, yeah, no, spam burgers. I love them.
A deep-fried spam fritter. So, there you go. That's
Thank
your
you
little
very
dessert. Those are still warm, by the way. Look at that.
Oh, there's nothing but spam.
Al, what do you think of those?
Look at them.
As a vegetarian. OK. Any of the crew want a deep-fried spam fritter?
He's gone no.
Oh, shut up. They're delicious.
All right. And if you've got 5 hours spare, you can find Stephen's recipe on our website.
Now, Jay, do you think we should call out to the viewers for another competition as far as...
I think in a few weeks' time we certainly should do something like that, and I think it should be shepherd's pie, which is almost the British yin to the spaghetti bolognese yang.
Oh, I like that. All right. Now, our next item is right up your street, we think, because we know you're a huge Stranglers fan. Is that correct?
I was in my teenage years, very much so, yeah.
Got all the records?
All the records.
Right.
Have you seen the band?
I saw them in 1981 and then again in 2006.
All right.
All right.
Well, we can ask Claudia to play a bit of Stranglers for us. There you are.
Looking at the peach.
Very good. This is Peaches, by the way. And now Cary Grant has the story behind another of the Stranglers' biggest hits. What a bummer. Stranglers. So, huge super fan of the Stranglers and other heroes in the 80s, and you wrote a book about your heroes.
I did. I wrote a book about heroes, and the Stranglers were definitely part of that time. It's funny, when you're that age, you love one thing one year and then you move on to another band and another band and another band. But I stayed with the Stranglers, always there, and as a constant. My number 3 favourite band for life.
Your number 3 favourite band? Who's your number 1 and 2?
Top 2 change all the time.
Oh, I see.
I had a big Christina Aguilera phase.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You'd never have guessed.
No. OK, well, we were looking through the archive, as you do, before guests come on.
Yeah.
We found a clip of you, John, and it's safe to say it's about 1,000,000 miles away from the Stranglers. Let's have a look.
Crying my tears, free, good years, can't be mad at me. 'Cause if you like a thing, you should have put a ring on it. If you like a thing, you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad what you see, that's you on it. If you like a thing, you should have put a ring on it.
All right, John, explain, please.
That was actually between takes on Tonight's the Night, and I was mucking about on stage.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. And they put it together with the boys. Nuts put it together, and I created that with 3 of me by me just being silly one afternoon. Honest to gosh, that's what happened.
Where are those trousers now?
Yeah.
Those are part of a suit.
Right.
Yes, and if you
do you wear it?
I don't wear it anymore.
You feed it? Do you take it out for walks?
It's hung in my closet.
You
with
have
a
a
lot
theory
of other
about the
sparkly
material,
suits.
don't you?
What?
I think it's pleather.
No,
Plastic leather.
It's actually it's just a silver sateen. It's actually they're handmade.
Sateen?
I don't know.
What is
sateen.
sateen?
I don't know what you call it.
Al, should we go and
Okay.
get a sateen suit?
It's made it up.
Speaking of trousers,
Yeah, pyjamas.
you know,
Got these.
you've sent us loads of pictures in. Here are a few. Alan, who have you got?
I've got Claire and Maria Diamond from Belfast.
In the PJs as we speak.
I have Alison Down and her sister from Devon, and a lovely owl and a giraffe.
Every Friday is a fun Friday at their house. Chloe Rose, Alan, aged 3 years old, from Ripley, Derbyshire. This is Tonight, just taken now. I'm in my pyjamas and dressing gown because my mum says it's very cold and she says the snow is coming.
This is Isabel and Emily Potts from Braintree in Essex. Matching PJs. Do you want some more? There you are.
Okay, yeah, all right, okay.
Share them out.
What about this one? This is Lauren Sims in her Pikachu onesie from Bristol. Lots of onesie action on the One Show.
This is Emily from Featherstone. That's proof she is watching us. There you are.
Very good.
Nice. This is Eden, age 10, getting ready to go on a pajama party at her guides in Enfield.
Okay.
Alan.
That is William and Ethan from Chester.
All right, and all these inspired by Oliver, who set this challenge on the radio. Oliver with us from Huddersfield this evening. Alan, when you were in Jonathan Creek, the ladies went mad for your lovely curls, but then you chopped them off and the producers went even madder. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So I had to have extensions.
Real extensions. So this is you with extensions in there?
That is not. Those are not extensions.
OK, we were told they were.
OK.
we thought they're really good.
Now, talking of dodgy hairpieces, we found another picture of John. They just keep coming.
Oh.
Yeah. Are they extensions, John?
That's a complete wig. That is. But, you know, and standing next to De Niro, I don't know, maybe long hair, he liked it. I don't know.
Well, yeah, how come you got a wig on next to Robert De Niro?
Because I was doing the musical Hair at the time. And,
did he come back?
He came back.
Came
He
backstage?
did. He was very good friends with Galt McDermott and James Rado, who wrote the show. And he came back and wanted to meet everybody.
I thought you
I think
could say one.
I think he was more interested in the girls than he was in anything else.
Well, you did your best. Right, well, those...
Well, I'm not interested in him.
Well, those dudes would send our street barber, Michael Douglas, into a spin. Thankfully, though...
Do you get flower hair?
Well, I do now, thank God. Now I got more hair again. But anyway...
Anyway. Right. Now, we've had loads of emails, John, asking, will there be another series of Torchwood?
We're kind of on hiatus at the moment because Russell T Davies is dealing with some personal issues and we've all kind of taken a break. So I don't have any news for you.
But you would be up for it if it
Listen,
was
if they want it back and want me back, I love Jack and I will do it at the drop of a hat. I am Captain Jack, so that's it.
All right. Hans is about to perform some more magic for us. If you've only just tuned in, he was brilliant earlier on. Apparently this one's even better. But of course, working on Jonathan Creek, Al, a lot of magic was involved. How much were you allowed to find out about the magic?
We had Ali Bongo as our advisor, and we tried to make all the tricks work. And then we found that some of them didn't work, so we cheated.
But not as a non-member of the Magic Circle. You know, were the rules as to how far you could go?
Well, the only trick I ever learnt was one we did in the very first one, which is just really screwing up a bit of tissue and going like that, and it goes behind.
Yay! I like that
Someone
one.
picks it up and reads it.
That's
That was
good.
the only trick I learnt.
Should we have some more?
Yeah.
OK, let's go over to Hans, perform some more magic. And remember now, this is an illusion, so please don't try this at home. By the way, the trick's very expensive. You probably couldn't afford it. Hans, over to you.